And he talking about his fire and all that, all types of shit. I'm like, yo, what?
So what you gonna do with the ring?
Bro, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back, bro. I'm saying I spent mad bread, like, it's going back. I'm cutting her off, son. I'm cutting her off, bro. I'm gonna hit up her sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna move on it.
Well, listen, man, I'm gonna say this to you. Because you remember when we was in Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what you did when you was at Tootsie's.
Why you bringing that up? Why you bringing that up,
I'm
bro?
just keeping it real. It's called karma, fam.
Yo, it's your boy Business, aka the Show Venter. You know what I'm saying? I vent about all your favorite shows and all that. BMF, Power Ghost, Power Force, Raising Kanan. Y'all see what I'm doing with BMF. Y'all see what I'm doing. Ghost just dropped too. Y'all see what I'm doing. But I got a special guest in the building. This is Love is Love podcast. He back for part 2. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Hall.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Good, bro.
Love. Thank you for having me back.
Of course, man.
Yeah,
I had to. He was on the first episode and all that, so I had to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? We talked about Raising Kanan and we talked about all the stuff that you might know, but we getting into the art side of Tyson Hall, you know? Like the art, the painting, you know what I'm saying? Some acting classes. Like we're gonna take out of school in this one. Like,
Get ready, take notes.
So started out right now. Tell the people like your first art show. Like when you know, displaying your art for the first time.
Yeah, one of my first art shows was at, there was a Chase Bank and they had a window attached to it where they would exhibit art. And I met the lady who was curating the window for them.
Fire.
And she took one of my pieces and she hung it. And it was so motivating, you know, because I felt like I had Chase Bank behind me showing my work.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is big. And that was one of my first major exhibits. And then I just kept pushing ever since then. You know, so yeah, that was here in Manhattan too. It was based in Manhattan. Very early exhibit.
Yeah, man, you came a long way since then.
Oh yeah, really, real for real. Yeah, you know, what it is I like from the graffiti aspect of things, and then years of not doing anything, and then you know seeing the movie Basquiat and putting it on canvas, it was like, wow, I developed a passion for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and a love for it. It was a way to express myself. It was a way to capture an image or put an image into existence. And then it's also therapeutic. It's just like...
Fire. Yeah, it's just a part of you.
You know, so it works on all levels. All levels.
Definitely. That's dope. We're gonna get into some of your paintings soon. You know, you brought some firework. You know what I mean?
Little something.
Yeah. I was saying for the crib, like paintings is mad important, man.
It changes the dynamics, you know what I mean? Like I go in people's houses and I see white walls and I'm like, you need something up there. And then, you know, when people get original pieces or even the prints, it adds a whole nother perspective to the crib, you know, conversation-wise, you know, the energy that comes behind it. So it does make a difference. You know, it does make a difference.
That's dope. So I want to get into like the process of like making an independent film, because that's like mad hard to do. Like, you know, usually like, you know, people want like a machine behind them. Like, you know, we want like a machine to just, everybody has different jobs to put one big piece together.
Right.
But how do you do it like from the ground up?
I mean, it's your circle and people that you have around you. It starts with an idea and pool resources. You know, I mean, you got people shooting with iPhones. You got, you know, it just really takes it. In this day and age, you know, fortunately, you can get it done. You know what I'm saying? And the process, you know, depending on what level you are, if you got money to spend, then by all means, then that's a whole production behind it. But if you just have an idea and you want to get it off the ground, it's not like it can't be done. You know, you pool your resources, pool people who have interest in, you know, in acting, in performing. People who are in wardrobe, makeup, they'll be willing to kick in and help if they believe in your cause and what you're doing. You know, that's big for this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's big, and it's not like it can't be done.
Right.
You know, like I put together projects where I start with what my resource pool is. Okay, so my man got an apartment in the projects. That's what I want to use. Get his green light, his permission. Okay, go to the project, shoot that scene. You might shoot something in the hallway that correlates with it. I got access to that. Oh, so-and-so has an Acura. Let's use his Acura to pull up to the basketball court. He gets out, you know, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? After that. So start with using your resource pool is key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense though. Because like, it's easy to be like, oh, I don't have the money. And, you know, like you talk about all the stuff that you don't have.
Right.
All the stuff that's going to make you say no. You know what I'm saying?
Right. End up talking yourself out of it.
Definitely quick. And family could talk you out of it too. People that's close to you.
Non-believers.
Yeah.
Everybody. You'd be surprised. Wifey be like, you bugging.
Yeah.
Making a movie. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let me show you. It's my motivation, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Non-believers and people who it's like, all right, watch this.
Yeah, like I'm going to do it. Period. Like, you got to know that you going to do it before anybody else.
Exactly.
You don't need nobody else to egg you on and something like that.
I mean, if it means anything to you, you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't. If you really not true to it or you're doing it because of, then you're going to need all that backing and support. And yeah, you got this. You know, it helps. I ain't going to take nothing away from it. But if it really matters to you and me, you do what you got to do to get it done.
Period. Yeah. So what's like your dream role? Like your dream role that you didn't get yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like you want that. Like you want to play that type of character. Like you want to play that type of person.
You know, I really like, when I think about like a black James Bond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he always gets it done. The best chicks, the best cars.
Tom Bond.
You know what I mean? All of that. Everything is elite. You know, everything is classy. But just playing somebody who's really astute and stellar and like who has it together. And whatever situations he may go through and have to contend with, but just somebody who really is clean cut and elite.
Nah, facts. I can see it.
Yeah.
Definitely can see it. You know what I'm saying? Black suit on and all
yeah,
that.
You know, really dapper. You know what I mean? Just that like that black excellence they call it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody who comes through with those type of characteristics and mannerisms is somebody who I'm really looking to capture. You know?
That's dope. Nah, you definitely gonna get that.
Appreciate you. For real. I received that. For real. And just flip the dynamics from, you know, from Sam and Devane and, you know, just other characters like that I played and just really give them a whole nother side of me. Because I live it. It exists. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of me. So now be able to give it to the masses is what I'm looking for.
Nah, for sure though. Because you got a lot to give that they ain't see yet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For real. You're right. We just tipped the iceberg here, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I develop myself and keep myself up to par and more the way I'm supposed to. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's a fact. Yeah, it's all a part of the grind.
Every day. If you don't know, now you know.
So like with acting coming up, was you like self-taught or you got acting classes early on or you just like figured it out?
It was, you know, acting is life experiences, you know. And then I wasn't self-taught. I mean, life taught me what it taught me to help build character or understand different nuances and dynamics. But then actually I went and I studied acting. You know, I studied at the Actors Studio. I studied at City College. I studied at Weiss Barron Lyle in California. Like I'm a student to the game, you know what I mean? And there are certain nuances and aspects of things that you have to know, you know what I'm saying? And you have to understand as opposed to just like trying to figure it out on your own. I'm sure some people do. There have been a lot of things that you do have to figure out, but at the end of the day, you got to get a perspective on what it is that you're pushing. So yeah, I studied the game. I still do. That's
dope. Yeah, you got to. You got to sharpen.
Still do. Yeah, it's a fact. I still do, you know.
Yeah. Nah, I like that, man. Definitely. Cause you got like both sides. Like some people, you would say that they'll say like they're self-taught, and you know they turn out to be good actors. But if you have both sides, like you putting in the work with the craft and studying it, and like, you know, and have it, the whole package. You could play any role.
Yeah, you know, and just like you said, making yourself sharper. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you go to the gym, you get a certain weight or you get cut up, then you stop.
Yeah.
Nah, you know, you gotta keep it tight.
Yeah, that's
you know
a
what I
fact.
mean? So you're gonna do what you gotta do to keep it tight. Plus I teach it as well.
Yeah.
You know, so I get sharp, and you learn by teaching, you learn by what students do and what they don't do, and you understand those dynamics from a specialist perspective.
Yeah, it's crazy that you say that, because that goal for like success too. So, you know what I'm saying, you can reach a level of success. You know, everything is moving, you know what I'm saying? You got your supporters, it's going crazy, yeah. And then you get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and you not reaching no other levels. The next thing you know, you load in where you was at before.
Exactly. And you do it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You do it to yourself. It's really all in us to continue. What is the word I use? Constant elevation.
Yeah.
From Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rakim.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Rakim, the God. Constant elevation. You know what I mean? And that's something that's like right here. I might get that tatted on me.
Yeah. I should.
You know, because that's what it's about. Every day you get a chance to wake up. You know what I mean? You get a chance to evolve and grow and be made better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I strive for that.
Nah, that's a fact. So what does Harlem mean to you?
Harlem is the epicenter of black culture, all facets of it. We were in the shanties in Central Park. We had to leave the shanties and we went up north, and that's when Harlem became our place, our haven. And the amount of creativity that still embodies Harlem of the black culture is one of the things I'm proud to be a part of.
Yeah.
You know, when you think on the art side, the Roman Beardens and, you know, just this plethora of talent that has, you know, walked these streets and lived within these walls. You know, on the music side, you think of, you know, just the greats who played at Minton's and all the other playhouses. Acting-wise, you know, you had the National Black Theater and all the talent that has come through there, Wesley, you know what I mean, you name it.
The Apollo.
You know, the Apollo Theater, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so Harlem is a benchmark of our culture. And even when I walk through the streets of Harlem, like I think about all of the greats and I wonder like how many times did, you know, somebody walk through the same street that I'm walking on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
125th.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And even the back streets, you know what I'm saying? Like you think about that, like, you know. So yeah, Harlem is big. I don't know if I answered your correct.
Nah, you good, bro. You went.
Yeah, I took it there. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm on cue. Bro. Yeah. You know, it's just so much that it embodies and embraces, and I'm glad to be able to be making rounds in what it is that I do.
Sure, definitely, bro. So you was in The Wire. Yeah, I never asked you about that before.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was season 1 and 2, and then they canceled The Wire after season 3.
Yeah.
And I was begging from trying to get on season 1 and 2. It didn't happen, and then and they canceled it and they brought it back.
Yeah.
My man Jamie Hector.
Shout out to Jamie Hector.
Yeah. He was like, yo, get your stuff down there. They looking for New York talent. I got it down there. I went down there and rocked it, you know. So I was grateful to be a part of such an iconic series.
Yeah, The Wire really started it all, for real.
Yeah, it was The Wire. Before The Wire, it was The Corner. That was another HBO series that was in the streets down there in Baltimore, The Corner. I don't think it was one other. But then The Wire just...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Wire took it there, you know, The Wire took it there. So, you know, for me, this journey is like to say I was a part of that, it's big.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure. So how was it like working with DMX?
I know what I would, rest in peace to for real. You know, when I found out we was shooting a scene with him, I was like, the morning I got up, I was like, what is this gonna be like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, coming in contact with him and then working with him out, you know, is it going to be 1,000 motorcycles outside, a bunch of pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, what, you know, those images and thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Man, his son came through with him, his man, his videographer, and he was just the chillest dude, soft-spoken, like, yo, what's up? You know, like real, everything opposite of what
you thought it was,
I thought it was, you know. He was chill, we laughed, we joked. He rhymed. He was like, yo, I got some stuff coming through. He rhymed. His man went and got the 4 chicken wings from the Chinese spot.
Well, y'all was that with
bust those down. We was in Hunts Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we shot that scene in Hunts Point in the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah.
VX all day, every day.
Bronx Harlem.
For real, yeah. So it was cool. It was really, again, the journey with that experience, you know.
That's dope.
Can't put a price on it.
For sure. So you from the Bronx too?
Yeah.
Bronx,
I was born in Harlem. I was born in Harlem. My family lived in the Bronx, and I was raised between the Bronx and Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm uptown for real.
Uptown, yeah. Nah, for sure.
For real. Uptown,
yeah, true New Yorker.
Yeah, for real. True Yorker.
So you was in American Gangster too?
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what part did you play in that?
When Denzel brought his family to New York from the South, and they were setting up shops.
Right.
Auto body part shop that they had set up.
Yeah.
And that was one of the hubs where you could cop and go.
Oh, okay.
And I got a chance to be a part of that whole experience. That was dope, you know, like, because Ridley Scott directed that, and that's when I really got it put in perspective for me that I was enjoying being able to work with certain individuals. You know, so to be directed by Ridley Scott is like, check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that became a whole nother drive for me, but American Gangster did that for me.
And that's a classic movie, like American Gangster. Hey, it's a long movie too. Yeah.
Very long, yeah. Soundtrack, so Fab Five Freddy was instrumental in being in that mix because he was working with the consultant with the wardrobe and all that for that era. So shout out to Fab.
Shout out to Fab.
Yeah, the legend. The legend, for real.
Fire.
Yeah.
So I recently seen you had a cover of the magazine. Eclair magazine, right? Yeah, he's looking clean on there, man.
Clean, right? You know, and you know what's crazy? That outfit is something that I would never buy. If I went to the store, they'd be like, "What about this?" I'd be like, "Crazy, beat it," you know. And so, my man put that shoot together. It was like, "Yo, come through. I'm doing this," and had the stylist there, makeup artist, wardrobe, and that was the last thing I would put on. It's like,
yeah,
let's try this. I was like,
it looked good though, man. Not gonna lie.
Put it on. And I was like, oh, okay, we on to something. You know what I mean? So lo and behold, it made the cover. So I'm like, all right. Yeah. Maybe I start thinking differently about my style. You know what I mean? Like,
back, man. You gotta put that shit on.
Yeah. Change the game. You know what I mean? Change the game. You know? So it was a good look. It was
clean up nice, bro.
Yeah, that was honorable to hit the cover.
Right. So you invited me to the jazz event the other night, man. That joint was crazy, bro.
Yeah. I'm working on a series with the Jazz Museum, the International Jazz Museum in Harlem, the National Jazz Museum in Harlem, excuse me. And I'm thinking international, but the National Jazz Museum in Harlem, and curating events for them. And what you came through was Emmanuel Casablanca, who was a blues singer.
Yeah.
And then I had him come out and rock, and then I had my man Daniel Simmons come through with the violin.
Killing it.
Yeah,
shout out to Daniel Simmons,
Bach and Mozart and all that. You
crazy.
know, 20-something years old, you know, and he's I think 23, and he's getting to graduate Juilliard. But my idea behind Soul Media Plus is to highlight individuals who are talented, who may not be getting as much notoriety and recognition as others. So if I have a platform where I can feature them and get them exposure and get them in the light and to share their talent, that's what you came and saw.
Yeah.
That's what you came and saw.
Nah, it was a dope event, man.
Thank you.
It's dope.
I'm glad you came through, and you don't know unless you come through.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta check it out. So we have another one coming up on the 19th of May, and that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a tribute to hip hop, 50 years. Yeah, so you don't want to miss that one.
Nah, I'm in there, man.
For real. Yeah, we working. That's my Harlem love, you know, like, and my way in which I give back, you know, by putting it out there. People bless me with opportunities, and I in turn bless others.
Fire. So another thing too that people don't know, like you into real estate. Yeah. So walk us through that. Which part of real estate? Like what type of real estate?
I put my license under my belt in 2017.
Real estate agent, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Agent. And there's certain things that actors do as far as side hustles.
Yeah.
And that's one of a main one that they do.
Yeah.
Or get noted for doing.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Like some wait tables. I'm bartending.
I heard that a lot.
Right, you know what I mean? But then others, you know, go that route.
That's
put that under my belt. Just the landscape of the I was working for a real estate agent, and learning the game. I was office managing a real estate agent's office.
Oh, okay.
And I learned the game, you know, from within, and then I just got the license to make myself legit and validated. And it's a hustle. It's a crazy hustle. It could be one that could be extremely lucrative. One deal could put you in a whole nother tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? So I had to have that under my belt.
Yeah, that's dope. So like, did you get like into like real estate investing too?
I have some stuff for investing, but this is more so like rentals and sales, and you know what I mean. But I've worked on some situations with investors and people who look to buy property for the sake of investing. Yeah,
that's super dope. So we want to get into some paintings, man. You brought some paintings through.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
with the artwork,
yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of ways to make money in real estate too. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You know, there's this other thing called BPOs, which are broker property opinions, and you can, you know, people will hire you, get hired to go give your opinion about what a particular house may be valued at based off the neighborhood. It's not actually an appraisal. You're not an appraiser. Two different responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know, appraiser is more in depth, but like a BPO is somebody who can just go around, and if you, a mortgage broker, may hire me and say, yo, what do you think about this project? What do you think it's worth?
Right.
You know, and take my opinion to heart and factor that in. So it's a property management, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Managing
Property
person's property is like, all right, I got that. Let me run the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different ways to eat off of it.
Like the leaky toilets and all that. You don't want to get them calls at night.
Yo, listen, I got that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yo, you know what I mean? Like, let me handle that. You know, and then get a check.
Nah, for sure, definitely.
I'm a hustler. I hustle.
Yeah, so we got this piece right here.
Yeah. It could be finished, but to me it's not finished. I still have some more to do with it. I do a body of work called scraping and peeling. And what I do is I take like old billboard papers, like after a billboard that gets weathered and is tore, I take bits and pieces of that paper and then I soak it. And then what you do is you peel away the layers because it's billboard on top of billboard on top of billboard on top of billboard.
Yeah.
And then that is what I use as my material.
Oh, okay.
To create the art, just the different layers. So like this is from something, you know, and then I also use newspaper as well, but just recycling paper and giving it the new voice. And then I do a lot of what's called word association. So you'll see dialogue, like this says creators do art. Up here I use the words from an old newspaper clipping that says spotlight, and then I put the words the last shall be first. You know, and I'm gonna add more dialogue to this because this is a black woman, and then this is the artist Moshood, his work. So I like to pay homage and tribute to our people who are in the mix. And so this will have a dialogue. Behind every king is a queen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then associate something with the dollar value and love that is the chicken from Popeyes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, like oftentimes we are the target. Power to the people. You know what I mean? So this is to come.
Fire.
On top of it, you know, so that when you look at the piece, it's just a conversational piece all the way around. You know what I mean? You got to talk about it. Oh shit. You know.
Definitely. So what do you call it?
I don't have a title for this yet.
Oh, you still in the
and
process.
I might just go with creators do art. You know. Yeah. And then you see like letters and numbers in the background. That's kind of like my signature.
Your signature?
Yeah, like to be identified and say, oh, that's a Tyson Hall piece.
Where's that?
These letters right here.
Oh, okay,
these letters, the stenciled letter.
Yeah, you gotta have your stamp on there. Like, I know that's Tyson.
That's a Tyson Hall piece. Because letters and numbers have no relevance until we give them relevance. Makes sense.
So how much, like, what's your count right now? Like, all your pieces that you did. Like you know, like the number you did so far?
The amount of art that I've done, I couldn't even tell.
You couldn't even say, oh, okay. Yeah.
I really couldn't even tell you.
You working for a minute now.
Yeah, a long while, a very long while.
Okay.
So it's crazy because somebody sent me on Facebook, they sent me a picture of one of my paintings. And I did a show in Sag Harbor, and I sold it to this guy. It was a small 8x10 piece. And this lady sent it to me. She bought it from him. Oh. Because she liked hearts, and it had a heart in it.
Right.
And the word love on it. But how your work moves around and recycles what it means from one person to the next. It's like the value.
Yeah, so you recognized it when she sent it to you?
Yeah, I was like, yo. She sent it to me like, look, I got it. And I was like, okay, it's yours. Man. But I'm passionate about this, and like I said, it's therapeutic, and I just love to do it, and people love it. It makes a difference, you know. It brightens people's homes. It gives them something to create, and then people, you know, also have to understand the wealth and the value in art. Yeah, we don't understand that part. Like if you buy 3 original paintings from me, you're now considered a collector. Right. Now you put yourself in a tax bracket or in a space where you have this investment. That makes sense. So as my value increases, the value in what you purchase increases.
Oh, okay. So basically I buy like an original painting from you, and then like in a few years it could be worth more money and I could sell it.
That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who were buying Basquiat work back then, they didn't really know the depth of it. I mean, he obviously took off, but like the earlier works, that were being sold, like, you know, yo, give me some money for this. All right, here, take that, I'll take it. Oh, okay. And then today, you know, you have a piece that you gave him $100 for just on the drive-by, and that piece right now is $500,000. So. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you just never know. It's like that. Yeah, you just never know. It's like that. You know, you look at the end of his documentary, it was a friend of his, and he had a piece, and he sold the Basquiat piece. Right. And he regrets it. Damn. That's crazy, I mean? Yeah. So, you know, so that's a whole nother component to it, you know what I mean? And one that, you know, that oftentimes is not thought of or considered when it comes to buying art or collecting art. Like Swiss Beats got an ill art collection. Jay got an ill art collection. A lot of people got $1 million art collections that exist, you know, but it's investment. Yeah, it's definitely an investment. So when people buy my art, it's a motivating factor for me to make that art even more valuable. So it inspires me to go do more of other things that I'm doing, like acting. Okay. You know what I mean? Like make myself a more noted, valued figure, so now that artwork is of a greater give you value. That motivation. Yeah, off of my own stuff. Give you that motivation to keep going. Exactly. That part. This episode is brought to you by Keep Going merch. You know what I'm saying? You could go businessandco.store, go get you a shirt and all that. Get what I'm saying? Tyson already got his and all that. Yeah, I'm good. Saying? You gotta keep going. Keep going, hey, man. You know, ain't nobody gonna keep going for you. All them artists, you know what I'm saying? You at the early stages and all that, and they not rocking with you like that. They don't want to buy your pieces. Don't get discouraged. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Keep going, and then you can end up like Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Moving around. Kept going. Yeah. You know, it's I watched the interview, and a lot of times we look for instant gratification, like, yo, we need it right now. You know, yo, I gotta have it right now. It's like if you put the work in, you know, and let it manifest. And then consistency builds trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when people see you being consistent, they're like, oh, that's what he does. Like even me doing the Jazz Museum now, getting those events, is me being consistent with who it is that I am. That people open the door like, yo, come in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bring your giftings and your talents to our place. It's like, all right.
Yeah, because not just anybody could get in there. It's a fact.
It's a real museum. You know? So yeah, keep going. This actually is one of my pieces too. This is an original shirt.
Oh,
this is a painting of a fist. You see my name?
Oh, okay.
And
fire.
Power to all people.
Yeah.
So I got merch too.
Of course, of course, you better go get that.
For real, it ain't a game.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
We eat in a lot of different ways.
Of course.
For real.
And it's crazy that you say that with the instant gratification, because I was just thinking of something like they just want to warm it up in the microwave real quick for 30 seconds and all that. And you gotta let it cook. Put it in a pot, let it cook.
That
man,
seasoning,
you know
get through it. You know what I mean? Let it really marinate.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the smell resonate throughout the house. Then let it resonate throughout the building.
That's a fact.
You know, you'd be like, yo, somebody in here cooking it up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You might burn it.
Right.
You're going to burn it a couple of times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to come out good.
Keep going.
Keep going.
For real, though.
That's a fact, bro. Yeah. You got another painting, too, that you brought, right?
Yeah, I bought one of the smaller joints.
Oh, we got it over here.
Yeah. This was a smaller piece that I was inspired by the jazz, and so it's whatever I feel and whatever's the moment. So I took a trumpet from out of a newspaper, and took a city skyline, and then obviously you see the words, and then jazz is, you know, and it's like an open-ended statement. The words there, jazz is. So you know, it might mean something different to anybody. You know, jazz is, my father was a jazz musician, or my father used to only play jazz, so jazz was that thing that I got up to every Saturday morning, you know, and heard him rock out, you know, whatever it is. So it's different things for different folks. So I just got to put a gloss over this, a primer over this, and then this will be done. So
what is jazz to you?
Jazz is a piece. Jazz is serenity. Jazz is improvisation, you know. I relate a lot of that to acting. It's flavor. It's our flavor. Again, what we created and what we often do times is turn nothing into something.
Okay. Dope. Yeah.
So jazz has
that's fire, man. Yeah,
it's true,
fire, bro.
For me. You know, that's what it is for me.
Definitely, bro. So we're gonna get into some acting exercises, man. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't got no experience. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do the skits and all that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I do.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right,
I used to say, yeah. I write some stuff too and all like, producers holler at me, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into some acting exercises. So
let's do it. So one of the things when we normally start classes, we'll do warm-up exercises, and just for the sake of, you know, space and where we're at right now, we don't do anything too elaborate, but we like to warm up our vocals and articulation at the same time. So we do something like, repeat after me. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
What I want you to do is I want you to exaggerate it.
Okay.
So even if it feels weird because you're opening your mouth wide, or we want you to feel weird. Okay. All right. Becoming comfortable with your uncomfortability. All right. Sa 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 sa.
Sa 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 sa.
Ka 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 ka.
Ka 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 ka.
Ta 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 ta.
Ta 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 ta.
Za 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 za.
Za 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 za.
Exactly. Okay. And in that repetition, it should hit the same way I'm giving it to you. You know what I mean? So that's something we would do to like just warm up the vocal. Okay. You know, and then before we get into anything. So there's several different exercises, but that's just one for right now.
Right,
you know,
right.
Hold on to. And then there's another game that I often play called repetition. So, you're going to say what I say. What's good?
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 And this is pretty much just giving you different ways in which you can take a phrase and have it mean different things.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Fire.
Exactly. So it's like what's good can come from a bunch of different ways in which it's referred to as being used.
Yeah.
And as our job as actors, what's important is to be able to take words and bring them to life.
Okay.
You
Definitely.
understand? The words that's written in the script is our full responsibility to make them real.
Make them come off the paper.
Come off the paper. Almost like they were never on the paper.
Okay.
All right. And you have to know how to be able to identify with those moments. You know. So
Dope.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
It's a good one.
Real
and
teacher,
normally
man.
what we would do is we would stand further apart in the room. So you would be on one end of the room, I'll be on another end of the room, and we would be like just giving that back and forth.
Going back and forth.
Back
type
and
vibe.
forth. Yeah.
Okay,
So it's a dope. And then I got another game called Word on a Page, on a paper, and you just randomly have words. It's so much fun with like a classroom setting because I normally would have the class just come in, give them a piece of paper and let them write any word they want to write on
Any word.
Any word. Any word, doesn't matter. Red, dog, cat, blue, any word. Collect all the papers, nobody knows what, and then we'll put them on the table, and then we'll pick 2 players to come up. So me and you gonna rock.
Right.
All right, cool. And then what happens is we'll pull a word, and then you have to start out saying this word.
Okay.
And bring it into a sentence, a question, a state, and then that'll start the scene.
Oh, okay.
Understand what I mean?
Let's do it.
So, okay, so I'll go with this one. Sucker. That sucker did it again.
What he do, bro? What you do this time?
Man, I gave him $20. I said, go to the store, give me a Snapple, right? And an orange juice, right? That's $4.
Yeah, definitely $4.
He comes back with a $5 bill telling me this is my change. I gave him 20.
Nah, bro, get that money back. Call him back, get him back here, bro.
You right.
Get him back here like that. Nah,
you
that's
right.
crazy.
You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
You got his number on your phone?
Who was it again? What's his name?
D-Rock.
Yeah, bro, right here. Call him right now. He's bugging.
Voicemail.
D-Rock shit, man.
Always.
Yeah.
I can't with that nigga, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm not letting this slide.
Nah, but you gotta get that back, bro.
You right. Yo, I'm gonna get with you later, man.
All right, man.
Peace.
All right.
But you have to start off the scene with the word that's given.
Oh, okay.
You can't put another word before this and then lead up to it.
Got you.
So, like, sucker. It's like, all right, how do I make that work? You know? And one of the biggest detriments to actors is overthinking things. You know, you try to think something through. So you want to try it?
Yeah, I bet.
Go for it.
Let's get it. Mad. Yo, son. Like, bro, this girl's getting me tight. Like, I'm so mad right now, son. Like, I seen her texting son, bro. I seen her texting son from the club the other night.
Whoa. How you
Talking crazy, bro. She's sending him naked pictures and all types of shit, videos and all that. Going crazy,
hell
bro.
No, that would be a wrap for me. I would have to wrap her up.
Bro, I'm not gonna
there?
lie, son. Yeah, bro. And then I got proof. Like, he ain't just hit it, though. She gave him head, too. Like, I'm not, bro, like,
What you gonna do? How you gonna handle this?
Yo, I don't know, son. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not one of them ones to just go to the nigga, to go to son or whatever, but I'm not even gonna, like, I'm an cold, bro.
She gave him head, too.
Yeah, bro. And he talking about his fire and all types of shit. I'm like, yo, what?
So what you gonna do with the ring?
Bro, I'm taking it back. Bro. I'm saying I spent mad bread, like, it's going back. I'm cutting her off, son. I'm cutting her off, bro. I'm gonna hit up her sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna move on it.
Well, listen, man, I'm gonna say this to you. Cause you remember when we was in Miami.
Yeah. Yeah.
You knew what you did when you was at Tootsie's.
Why you bringing that up? Why you bringing that up,
I'm
bro?
just keeping it real. It's called karma, fam.
That's crazy. I thought you was my man,
I am, but she a good woman. I mean, this is ratchet, but y'all been together for like 6 years. You looking at her talking about she a good woman. You looking at her? I can't. You're right.
You can't be looking at her like that talking about she a good woman.
But you know how you got down too, though, fam.
Yo,
y'all got 6 years in. You just bought the jewelry. Like, you going, it's a wash.
But she gave him head, though. Bro, I don't, like, all that go out the window, man. Like, all that go out, I don't care. I don't care.
All right. I got to respect that. I ain't mad at you, for real.
All right.
Damn. Scene. You didn't know I was going to flip it on you like that. You didn't know I was going to flip it on you like that.
That's good.
And that's the nature of the game. You never know what's coming at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's to stretch the imagination and think beyond and out of the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the whole point. That's what we want to extract from people. So learning by seeing it and hearing it is like, it gets you to thinking, oh, damn, where else can I go with this?
Hey, one word could turn into a whole thing. That's
whole
crazy.
thing, you know what I mean? A whole thing, you know. So we do that with objects. Like we'll have objects on the table, or you know, bring in different objects, and what can you use your imagination to turn them into? So you know, this was just a little something, give you a taste.
That sounds good. We could do another one too.
Go ahead. You want me to pull?
Yeah, I'll pull it.
All right, go for it.
Happy. Yo, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you.
Okay, I'll say happy.
You got to start with happy. Not just say the word, but you got to start
the scene off with happy. I say happy, then start with the scene happy?
No, you say something, we're happy. Like, okay, let me give you an example just for clarity. So if I pick this one up, right, and it says happy, right, happy. I'm happy, come along if you will. That's my joke. Cause I'm happy. You see, you gotta start it with the word, not just say the word and then start. You gotta.
But you still gotta say happy, but you saying it like in context.
In context of something.
Oh, I'm so happy, like type of shit.
No, happy because today the sun is shining.
Oh, okay.
You know, like it gotta be like.
Got you.
It's not announce the word and then start. It's use the word to start.
Okay, got you. In context. Got you.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do another one. Yo, I just jumped in the car, man, bro. Like I was speeding and all that on the highway.
Yo, I just jumped in the car. That's wrong. You gotta start with car.
I gotta start with car.
You gotta start with the word car, not yo. I just jumped in the car. You gave me 6 words before you.
So car gotta go. Okay.
Car gotta go first.
All right, we doing another word.
Yep.
We learning.
That's what it is. It's the process. It's the process.
I trust the process.
Yep.
Music playing. You know what I'm saying? And
he had the music playing?
Yes.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Bro, he is mad loud. I'm trying to do my thing and all that. He turned up the music, bro.
You always do that though. What you did? You ain't telling nothing what you did. I know you barked on him.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm in here with Shorty and all that, and he wanted to start playing music.
He
on some hating shit.
He a hate. His hate shit. You see that chick he had brought around the other day?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Bad work, bro. And I bring in a fire joint and all that. He seen her too. He wanted to turn up the music, like, bro, come on, son.
He be playing that weird shit too. He be playing that weird shit. I don't even understand where you get it from. Like some oingo boingo shit. I don't know where. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't even nothing that we rock with. He did that same shit to me, man. I came in the crib, dime piece. Next thing you know, he got some weird shit playing. I let him have it. I let him have it. I wasn't with the shit. I wasn't.
Nah, bro. I'm like, yo, I went on there, bro, knocked on the door, like, yo, you're bugging. Turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Turn that shit off. And he still ain't messing nothing up, because I still, you know what I'm saying? We still was with. I mean, we was doing what we doing.
When it's real, it's real.
Yeah.
See, he be trying to block shit like that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you know, we should sit down and talk to him about that shit, man.
Because it's coming a habit now, bro.
It happened to me. It happened to you. Like,
come on,
bring
bro.
this shit to his head. Yo, listen, man, I'm going to be back at the crib. I got to make a move. I'm going to be back at the crib around 8. When he come in tonight, let's sit him down and get at him about it.
Hey, now we're going to talk to him. We're going to talk to him, bro.
Enough is enough. Hey. Cut this dumb shit.
Crazy,
Yo, I'm out.
You cut that. That was better?
Yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? Like music, boom, and jump right in. You know what I mean? Because see, when you feeding me, then I can feed you. For every action, there's a reaction.
And go back and forth type shit.
Go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, bro.
You know, like you take it there. You know. So what you putting out gives me something to give back. You know, give back to you. Another no-no in improvisation is always saying no. right? And what do I mean by that is when you continuously say no, then you block all walls. Yo, let's go to the store. Keep saying no at everything I ask you. Let's go to the store.
No.
Yo, come on, man. Yo, I got these shorties downstairs, man. Yo, ride with me, man. You want to ride with me?
No.
Yo, look, man. Homeboy got $30,000. He said we got to just go to 125th Street, come back. We got 30 racks.
No.
Yo, listen, man. It's a party going on tonight. It's going to be fire, yo. Iris and Day are going to be there. It's going to be some bad pieces in there. Get right and let's roll. You going to rock with me?
No.
So every time you keep saying no, I can't go nowhere else.
Oh, you're in a box.
You blocking me.
It's a fact. You trying to come here, I'm blocking. You trying to come there, I'm blocking.
Just like a shorty. You walking down the street, you see shorty. Yo, shorty.
Yeah.
Yo, what's your name? No.
I got a man.
What's your number?
I'm good.
Yo, I'm saying, like, where you going? Like, can I walk with you? No.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go?
Can't go nowhere.
You know what I mean? But the one that you give me one off, and you might have your no's and your reservations. Like, she might say no to her name. She might say no to her phone number. But then I'll be like, yo, you walking to the train station? She might say yeah to that. Let's go.
Let's go.
You see what I'm
saying?
Now we moving.
Yeah,
By the time I get to the train station, I need to wrap you up and change all those no's. That's the goal. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So that's how improv goes, you know what I mean? So you got to be able to have that window to be able to keep it going.
It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street.
You can't just try to stretch it and they trying to like...
What I'm going to do at some point is like, yo, I can't go nowhere.
Can't go nowhere.
So yeah,
Box
so that's
in.
what it looked like. Word. You did good. You did good. Word up. Acting class 101. Love is love.
Yeah, that's it. Had to,
for real,
bro. Like,
for real. Yeah.
You had another game or not? The other one where we was like... We was going back and forth. Now we had two.
That was three. There was the warm up and then two. Yeah,
okay. I bet.
See, he trying to milk it. He trying to get all he can get. I'm on to you.
I'm trying
to keep it going.
I'm trying to keep the lessons going and all that. Yeah, it's content for y'all, but I'm learning, bro. I'm in class. I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
you
official. I teach, man, too. And I teach this for real, man.
Yeah,
I do this. So
real teacher,
we put something together, man. We put something together.
For sure.
Going on,
Definitely, bro.
Thank you for having me again, my man.
Of course, bro.
I appreciate this, man.
You already
love
know.
Is love.
Power to all people. That's his merch right there. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You know, I got the merch and all that. Business & Co. store. Keep going. We got acting exercises and all that. You don't see that on no other podcast. You see what we doing out here. You know what I'm saying? We got paintings, acting. We talking about stuff with TYSON that y'all didn't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
Have a clue.
We here.
You know what I'm saying? We outside. But thank you again for doing what you do.
Of course.
To enhance and allow me to do what I'm doing.
Of course, bro.
I appreciate you.
Two-way street. I appreciate you too.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Word up.
I mean, plug yourself in, bro. Like where they can find you at.
Okay, yup. Tyson Hall. I'm on IG. Tyson Hall. TYSON HALLORG. Then I got the website tysonhall.org. Those are the main two. Go there.
For sure. Go tap in and all that. And make sure y'all booking for a role, man. You know what I'm saying? On that James Bond vibe and all that you put on that. I'm telling you, talent, bro. Real talent. Y'all need to go tap in all y'all casting directors and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all tapping in, watching my videos. Whoever out there, go tap in with them and all that. But you could find me at Business Moving on Instagram, Business Moving on Twitter, Business is Moving on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you know, you can find us on YouTube and all platforms and all that. Make sure y'all give us a 5-star rating and a review on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Go tap in, bro, because it's only going to go up because I'm never going to stop going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Love is love. Peace.
Of course.
Thank you for having me. My guy.
Yeah.
Good look. Give me something different to put to the table.
Yeah,
man.
something different.
He bugging off the scenes, Jay. He bugging off the scenes.
Fire?
Yo, I can't, bro.
He bugging off the scenes we did.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's just different,
That shit
bro.
just turned into a whole thing, right?
Too good, bro.
Real quick, right?
You did comedy?
Nah.
You stand up?
Nah.
He's hilarious, bro.
I don't fuck with stand-up either. Like, that stand-up shit.
It's hard. It's different.
That's a different beast. I don't
I
fuck with
almost fucked that whole...
You was crying? You want to start crying?
That whole show, bro. I couldn't
Wow.
believe it, bro.
You see what it could turn into, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How you think I did, though?
You killed it.
Yeah.
That was
Hell
That was
yeah.
my first time
Hell
acting,
yeah.
I thought y'all
bro.
practicing some shit. shit at the
Nah,
They probably
that shit is
rehearsed
off the
some
cuff,
shit.
you know.
It's crazy.
And so my thought process, because of, you know, doing this, I said, okay, let me turn this shit in another direction.
Yo, that twist!
turned it,
Oh
yeah.
my God, yo,
You see it coming, right? What you gonna do about the ring?
Yo, fuck that.
Yeah, nah, facts,
That's
bro.
Miami though.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
know,
you caught me on that, bro. That's crazy. I caught it though.
Right?
Like,
Yeah. You jump right in. You like, you down with her? Like, you supposed to be my man, right? On some hate shit, yeah, you know, like.
And you talking about she a good woman. I'm like, what you mean you looking at it talking about she a
Right,
good woman?
right.
you hit him with that, yo, that weird ass music. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know, it's the mind. We think like that. We have shit like that in our head all the day.
That's a real convo, bro.
It's a real convo. You know, you walking down the street, you be like, look at this weirdo chick with the pink and blue hair. Like, where the fuck is she going with that? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do this shit all day, but it's just now being able to reel in and people get in this space, you be like,
Yeah. And they be like tight.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said action. You know what I mean? Word.